over 40 years, but I have taken many lessons from the Butler people. One of them is that most people are about as nice as you will allow them to be, and as kind and as loving, and that in a small town there is a sharing that is very hard to encounter in a city. But if you try hard enough, you find that the people in the city are also kind. They just don't know how to show it. But here in Butler, you do. And I love coming back to the class reunions. Thank you.
I'm Eleanor Clear Prokopakis. I grew up on North Pearl Street and attended Butler. I married a young man from Tri-State, so I kept it in the area. I went to Parkview and graduated from there. I worked as a nurse for a while in Angola while he finished up his engineering degree. Then we moved to California. And I've worked with a lot of people who have degrees, which I don't. I've attended Parkview, and it's a graduate nurse program. And I have never apologized for the education that I got in Butler.
I'm Walter Smith. We used to live down on 320 Depot Street. My mom is here. I'm a graduate of Butler High School, good old BHS. Yay. Class of 57. My mom is a graduate of the class of 37, and I had two grandchildren that are graduates of 07. Our oldest grandchildren are graduates of 07, so there's something in those numbers there. My mom was Ruth W. Smith, and my dad was Kenneth O. Smith. Dad was the judge, city judge, for a number of years here, and I'm really thankful that I didn't come before the judge for some of my I'm sure Dad would have said, "And it's my car, Walt. It's just my car." So we do live in Nigeria, West Africa, where we have two children. Our children were young when we moved to Nigeria. They grew up there, completed secondary school there, and then, of course, they came to America, where they have produced for us, and they're taking care of 6 grandchildren. So we're very happy about that. These people that have been up here before me have praised Butler High School and the town of Butler, which became a city while we were in school. Butler is a wonderful place. Some of you have had the privilege of living here most of the time, and some of us have been on other parts of the world, but I can tell you that my heart is in Butler. I think about Butler often. I think about you people here, and I think about the heritage that we have because we're Butler people. And I really appreciate that, and I thank you all. Thank you for honoring the class of 57 today. Thank you.
I'm Jane Dixon Bober, and I went to school with these class of 57 through the 9th, and then I have my GED from there. And I've been married to my husband Clarence for 52 years. And we have 5 children, 9 grandchildren, and 4.5 great-grandchildren.
Hello, I'm Burgess Walter from the class of 57, and I live in Ocala, Florida. And one of my greatest achievements in life was marrying an Auburn girl, Kathy Core, used to be, Kathy Walter. We have 3 children and 8 grandchildren, and we They all live close. And I want to say my mother is here. She's 88 years old. And also, I got a story to tell you that's a little sad. I have an aunt and uncle who celebrated their 60th wedding anniversary down in Texas. And because we had made the trip to Texas for their 50th wedding anniversary, they were convinced that Kathy and I and others were coming to Texas for their 60th. And so they got all ready for us, knowing that we would show up like we did on our 50th and knock on the door and say, happy anniversary. But we didn't. We called and told them we weren't coming, and they thought that was part of the game. And so they just got ready to go out to eat as soon as we got there. But they waited and waited, and we never showed up. And I didn't know about this until about a month ago. So today we're going to celebrate Lois and Fred Fry, used to be Lois Ginder's 60th wedding anniversary. I have a cake. My assistant here, George King, is going to bring that over. It says, happy anniversary, Lois and Fred, for your 60th anniversary. And everybody can share in the party afterwards. Okay?
For you folks who can't